football, and thank you for everybody for joining us. And it's always a proud moment. AutoZone Liberty Bowl, the seventh oldest bowl game in America, 66 consecutive years, a great legacy and history. And so we're very proud to make these invitations today. So to make the official invitation, I'll start with Texas Tech University, and both Kirby Holcutt, the athletic director, Joey McGuire, the head football coach, I'd like to, on behalf of our association, and Rebecca Denstall here, I'd like to officially invite you to participate on December 26th annual AutoZone Liberty Bowl game, kicking off at 6 p.m. on Friday. Great prime time opportunity. This is the official invitation to Texas Tech, so Kirby, you'd like to take it away, and we're going to accept the invitation.
Well, Steve, it is our distinct honor to accept your invitation and to participate again in the AutoZone Liberty Bowl. So much legacy and history that the AutoZone Liberty Bowl has in college football, and I was so excited to get your call today, and I indicated to you it was an early Christmas present. As we talked over the course of the past week, Texas Tech could not be more excited to come back to Memphis, Tennessee, a great community, and participate in your bowl game, and then also against a great Arkansas program that we were together, teammates in the Southwest Conference, and played every year from 1957 to 1991. So we look forward to a great game with Coach Pittman, and look forward to being with Hunter in Memphis. And with that, I'll officially accept and turn it over to Coach McGuire for a few comments on the acceptance as well.
Thanks, Kirby. And I'm so excited. I got to be at the last Liberty Bowl when we played Mississippi State, but I didn't get to coach in it. I was just coming on as the head coach, and y'all did such an incredible job that week. And I'm excited now to get to coach in that game, and then really excited to play Coach Pittman in Arkansas. I told Kirby earlier today, man, it's a dream for me. I was born in Texarkana. I had season tickets to War Memorial Stadium in Arkansas. I grew up a Razorback fan, and so this is a really cool deal to be able to coach against such a great program and such a great coach. So I appreciate y'all inviting us to that game.
Okay, and now I'll move, and then we'll certainly more comments and questions, but switching over, and Coach McGuire, that was a great introduction for Coach Pittman, but Coach Pittman, and you've been a great friend here of the AutoZone Liberty Bowl for many years, and Arkansas has a great history and legacy with our bowl game, and most recently that bowl game of the year, that 55-53 triple overtime. So, Coach, with a lot of pride, we offer the official invitation to you, the Arkansas Razorbacks, to appear in the 66th annual AutoZone Liberty Bowl game. Coach?
Well, we absolutely accept, and like Coach McGuire said, we're honored to be a part of the AutoZone Liberty Bowl, and it's great for the fans of Arkansas because we're very close up there in northeast Arkansas, and we had a big attendance there a couple of years back. What a great game, and our kids are excited about it. When you hear about the AutoZone Liberty Bowl, you've heard about it for many, many, many years. It's a pristine bowl. It's a precious bowl, and we'll treat it that way, as I know Texas Tech will as well. What a wonderful program. What a wonderful job they've done there. 3 bowl games in his first year, 3 years there for Coach. I don't know if that's been done since Coach Leach. And just, they hired the right guy, and I'm looking forward to spending a few days with him and his football team, and obviously the competition on December 27th.
Coach Pittman, thank you very much. Friends from Texas Tech, thank you. Again, this is Harold Grader, Associate Executive Director of the Bowl Game. Just to remind the media, we are only taking
Through the Arkansas Democrat Gazette. I got a question for Coach McGuire. You piqued our interest on the whole War Memorial thing. Can you maybe go over the years that you had tickets to Little Rock and went to the games there?
Yes, sir. So I was born in Texarkana, and all my mom's side's from Arkansas. My uncle, Clark Wayne, ran on one of y'all's national championship track teams. so, man, whenever I was 4 years old until we moved to Fort Worth, which was in 1983, we had tickets. And, man, it's hard not to grow up a Razorback fan whenever you go to those games and see the plastic Razorback hats. I might have one of those in my closet. I tell everybody that was like my dream school where I wanted to go play football and wasn't fortunate enough or good enough to play there. But it's really a cool thing. My mom actually sent me a text today whenever she found out. She was all fired up. She said, "You're gonna have a lot of families from Arkansas. They'll be saying Raider Power instead of calling the Hogs this time for me, though. I hope."
Yeah, Coach, this is Harold Rader. Just a quick follow-up. Yeah, who's your mama going to be rooting for?
She's going to be rooting for the Red Raiders.
Next question.
Yeah, well, I'm still on the line. It's Tom again. Hey, Sam, so you were just in Memphis a couple of years ago. Surprising for you guys to go right back here?
Oh no! I mean, this is one that we pushed for. We wanted to go there. Obviously, we didn't know our opponent. Obviously, we knew we but no, there'll be two really good teams there. But no, we had such a great experience the last time we were there. That certainly it's first class land, and we wanted to go back, and it's close, and it's. We can get some people there, and it's close for our kids. We don't, we can bus up there, which we will, and have a good time and have a lot of familiar faces in the crowd. And college athletics is still about moms and dads being able to get to the games, being able to see their sons play, and we think that'll allow that to happen. I do want to say that this is our first conference really without our good friend Bob Holt. And we thoroughly miss him. We love him to death. He always had a unique question, but never one that you go, why did he ask that? And we miss him, and I just want to make that public. I know we've sent out a statement, but we're going to miss Big Bob.
Appreciate you saying that, Sam. I might click back in at the end. Thanks.
Okay.
Hey, so did we just ask? Did we just start and identify ourselves?
Yeah, please identify yourself and ask the question.
Yeah, Trey Biddy, Hog Sports. Hey, Coach Pittman. I know we're not supposed to go off topic, but I wanted to ask how your hip is doing. How was the surgery?
Yeah, this is day now 5, and I'm not able to walk quite yet without my walker, but I'm close. I had it Tuesday morning. And, only thing is, I wish I would have had it done a long time ago. It was really, really in bad shape. But I went in every day since, Wednesday, Thursday. Obviously, it was National Signing Day. Didn't feel great Wednesday, but Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, today. And it's getting better, and I'm almost able to walk without my walker. So I do appreciate you asking me about it.
And obviously the transfer portal is not open, but there have been players that have entered the portal, a couple of your starting guards, 3 of your top 4 receivers. Just the challenges of overcoming some depletion heading into this bowl game against Texas Tech, and how you address those.
Coach, we're not taking those questions tonight. Coach.
Okay. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
We prefer not to
the roster.
take those issues tonight.
Okay. It's about the roster heading into the bowl game, but
I have a question from Lubbock.
Go right ahead.
Okay, this is Don Williams from Lubbock Avalanche Journal. For any of the officials with the bowl game, can you tell us how the stadium renovation will affect the logistics for fans and what the capacity will be?
Yes, sir. I'll take that. This is Steve Earhart, and yeah, we're proud that we're getting a $225 million, really wonderful, reconstruction of the west side of the stadium. So we'll be at a capacity of 42,000 this year, but I think if we have 42,000 between the Red Raiders and the Razorbacks, that'll be a good-looking crowd. But we're encouraging people to get their tickets early. But yes, it's under construction now. But when you got to do that, the construction, but we have enough good tickets on both sides of the field to handle both universities.
What is the time frame on that construction, and when did it begin, and when is it projected to be completed?
Yeah, they started last summer, and they got the new press box wired and ready to go. It won't be totally completed until probably the fall of 26, but we're expecting, there'll still be some construction next year in 25, but they're moving along fast, so hopefully, but they started approximately 6 months ago, so it's underway and going well, and one of our hopes is to have a huge American flag up there in that spot where there used to be some seats, so we look forward to having a good, but I think with the 42,000 want to come from both for the Red Raiders and the Razorbacks.
Thank you.
Anyone else with a question for either school or the bowl?
Yes, it's
Coach Pittman, Grant Barrel with KDDD.
This call is no longer being
Go
recorded.
ahead, Frank.
Go ahead.
Just a question for both. I know it's fresh, so you guys probably haven't been able to dive into film, but just what are your initial impressions of the team you guys will be facing for both coaches?
Joe, you want to go first?
Yeah, I will, Coach Pittman. I know they're going to be really good up front. Coach Pittman being an offensive line coach, and then I actually worked with Coach Mateos whenever he was at Baylor, and I know how good he is. We went against each other every day because I was coaching the D-line, outside linebackers, and he was coaching the O-line. So I know they're going to be good up front. They're going to be physical and very well coached, And the thing, Coach Pittman and I actually were on a call before the season started with ESPN, and the other thing I know is they're going to play with a lot of passion. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Coach Pittman. I'm a huge fan of the way he coaches, the way he treats players, how much he loves his players. And so I know that this is going to be one of those games that it's going to be one of the best bowl games on the docket to me, because I think you have two teams. And then what's going to be fun, too, is, man, the goal is to make sure we got 42,000 there, because you got two fan bases that are as passionate as anywhere in the country. And so I know the Razorbacks are going to show up, and I know the Red Raiders are going to show up as far as our fans. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
The first thing that jumps out with me is that, I saw the Red Raiders lost, the offensive coordinator, which great. I mean, he went and got a head coaching job and all, but this is another reason for a bowl and practicing and all that, because you can get a kickstart on spring practice. You've got some new materials, some different things. And I know it's going to be difficult on them, but it's going to be difficult on us as well. 2 years ago, Coach Odom did the same thing. He took the head coaching job at UNLV. And so, we had newness going into that bowl game and all that. But the kids got to practice, and it helped us going into spring ball. So I do know this. James, my dog is yelping. I'm sorry, guys. I do know this, that when you think of Texas Tech, you think about points, and you think about relentless energy, and you do. And we've seen them on film. Not a lot this year, but we've seen them on film. And I haven't had time to go back and look at them quite yet today. But I guarantee you, here's what they're going to do. They're going to play hard as hell. They're going to hit you in the mouth. And we know that. And therefore, I think that's why Coach was talking about it. You're going to see a fun game. Guys that want to be out there, want to play. And I said it before, I'm not so concerned about who's not playing as we are who is And we did it the last time with, I think, 9 starters were out the last time we played in this game. And we went out there and had a successful game. So I think this, when you talk about Texas Tech and you talk about their coach and the passion that they have for the program, it's going to be playing a team that has relentless energy. And those guys are always exciting to play those games because you got to get up for those type games. And we certainly will. I know as long as they will too.
Yeah. I want to follow up a comment of Steve Earhart with the bowl. When we were looking at the potential teams to play in the bowl, we saw that both of these teams have great potential and great capability. With Arkansas, we paid a lot of attention when they beat the number 4 team in the nation, University of Tennessee. So they have the capability to win at any time. And then when you look at the Red Raiders, you see, and we were paying attention to this yesterday, that the Red Raiders beat both of the teams that played in the Big 12 championship game, Arizona State and Iowa State. So we know that both of these two teams have great potential and great capability and a great, as I say, hearing from both coaches, a great dedication to this game.
That's Tom Murphy again with the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. Joey, I was going to bring that up. You beat both of the championship game participants and number 5 in scoring. I'm wondering, when you're at your best, what all is happening for you guys when you won, you're beating the big teams and you score like you have?
You know, playing at a fast pace, playing with tempo. You know, I think our quarterbacks operate best with that. And then, you know, one thing we've been able to do, especially in those games, Arizona State, Iowa State, the games we won, we cause turnovers, and not only we cause turnovers, but we've been able to score points off those turnovers, you know. And so I think that's the key, you know, with what we do is, you know, we got to create some opportunities, and then we're going to try to do our best to go as fast as possible. I mean, I'm a defensive guy, but I'm at Texas Tech, and I know, you know, how we can recruit out here, and I know what our fans love, and they love a lot of plays and going as fast as you can, a lot of points. So that's what we're going to try to do.
Well, when two of Arkansas's better skill position guys, quarterback Taylor Green and the running back Jaquindon Jackson, are prep school guys, do you remember them coming through the prep ranks? And when I guess you were Baylor at the time, to have a shot at the recruiting those guys?
Yeah, I know both of them, man. JJ was at Duncanville, which was a rivalry of ours whenever I was the head coach at Cedar Hill. Played for Coach Samples. You know, he's one of the greatest high school coaches in history of football, but Texas football. And then QB, I believe, played at Louisville, you know, and you know, was a heck of a high school player, man. Both of them, I know both of them just as far as recruiting, and then know their high school coaches really, really well.
Anyone else with a question?